So hi guys, today we got a question from Chu Kai Woon. Yeah, that's his name? Yeah, Chu Kai Woon. And subscriber asked if foreigners can open a bank account in Thailand without a work permit, and the answer is yes, they can. So even if you're a tourist, even if you don't have any special visa or whatever, you can open a bank account in Thailand, okay? We've also had a couple of questions about being able to open a bank account in Thailand from your home. Let's say if you're in Australia and you want to open a bank account before you come to Thailand, no, you can't do that, okay? So anyway, you're in Thailand on a tourist visa and maybe you have some plans to stay long term, maybe not. One of the easiest ways to open an account in Thailand, well actually two ways, but the easiest way is to just rent a condo, a cheap condo in Thailand for like a 12-month lease. So if you're spending like $300-400 a month and you know you're coming in and out of Thailand all the time, actually to rent a condo is not a bad idea. You could be saving yourself on hotel fees. You kind of have a place to live for the year. And because you have that rental contract, you can jump into, not all banks obviously, I think it's Kru Sri Bank of Yudada. The Yellow Bank, you can take your rental contract and get to that bank and open a bank account without having any special visa, just your tourist visa, but now you have a place to live. So what this is, it's actually the bank wants to know that you're a good customer, okay? Because it's just a bank, it's a financial institution. There are certain regulations, of course, from the government itself, but most banks just want to know, hey, can I rely on this customer? Is this customer living in Thailand? Are they just jumping in and out of the country, or just want to open the account and go somewhere else and not come back for many years? And actually, the pattern of opening an account from another country, which is why you can't really do it in any countries anymore, is sort of a money laundering pattern that has been used a lot in the past. So the governments don't like to do that. For example, if you try to open an account in the United States and you are not in the United States, it's like almost virtually impossible. Okay, you have to be there to open the account. Okay, that being said, the subscriber wanted to know if he could open an account without a work permit. Yes, he can. So renting the condo for a year. In a couple of cases we've seen where banks accepted it for like 6 months, but that is not, it's up to the personnel in the branch that you go visit. You know, sometimes people might allow it, sometimes not, but 99% of the cases, be prepared for 1 year. Another way is to get some kind of letter from your bank, and Bangkok Bank in Thailand does allow this. Okay, you can actually go to their website and take a look. We'll put a link in the description for that so you can check it out yourself. We'll link to that specific page on Bangkok Bank. So you should go into the bank, explain that you want to open an account, and they'll say, try to go into an area that is frequented by a lot of foreigners, because in that way you'll be more, you know, likely to meet upon somebody who speaks English. Okay, and that's truly important. If not, you can go with one of our people at Bansman. So you go to the bank, you tell them you want to open the account, they say, yeah, you can open it, here's what you need. They just get precisely what you need from your embassy now, okay? So they'll tell you what you need, what should be in this letter, and so on. And then you make an appointment with your embassy, of course, and you tell them this is what you want, and if they allow it, they'll prepare that letter for you. You can take the letter to Bangkok Bank and they'll open your account, no problem. You know, provided you're not a money launderer, of course. Yeah, but you know, it happens, and this is why the banking regulations worldwide are so weird right now. So that's the second way. The third way, believe it or not, is that, and this used to happen quite a lot, is that no matter who you were, you could jump in a bank, in some bank around Thailand, and open a bank account. And that is totally at the discretion of the staff into the branch, wherever you are. And that people used to be able to do that a lot back in the day, but I don't see that happening that much anymore. So I don't think it's something that you should rely on doing. I mean, There's no one stopping you from trying, of course, but nah, just know it's probably not gonna happen, okay? So yeah, subscriber, you can open an account, especially if you tell the branch you're going to be doing a retirement visa or having some kind of long-term visa or something like that, and some kind of established ties into the community. That is the part that really makes it easier for you, okay? You can actually open a bank account without having to have a work permit in Thailand, okay? So see you next time, guys, and keep the questions coming. Bye.
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With One Smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.